Guys, there's a rainbow. There's a rainbow. You see the rainbow? Look at it. It's a rainbow. You see the rainbow? Oh my God, there's a rainbow. There's a rainbow. Look at the rainbow. Check it out, everybody. There's a rainbow. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Oh, it's fading fast. There's a rainbow, everybody. You see the rainbow? There's a rainbow. Sonal, there's a rainbow. Do you see it? There's a rainbow. Look at. There's a rainbow. What a way to start a morning. Oh my God, you guys. Good morning, Sonal. You see it? Okay, good. You see it. Oh my God. I just came out and, oh, it's fading though. It's fading fast. Oh, we got, look at, it's up here. You see it? And the rest of it's over here. The reading rainbow. There you go. It's a rainbow. It's a rainbow. Hi, Tasty Peanut. We have a rainbow right now. There's a rainbow right here. It's fading fast, though, guys. It's fading. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Tasty Peanut. Hi, Sonal. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I didn't get to go to the beach because it was raining, but wow. Sonal says, hi, Tasty Peanut. We have a rainbow, folks. It's almost gone. I walked out the door to do the stream, and oh my goodness, I couldn't believe it. Good morning, good morning. We have a fading rainbow in the sky, everybody. It's fading. It's almost gone. I know it. It was so beautiful. That's a good look. That's good luck. It's gonna be a good day, right? Yeah, it's gonna be a good day. Wow. You can see a little bit. It's fading though, see? It's almost gone. All right, good morning, everybody. That was quite exciting for me. I'm so sorry if you didn't enjoy my enthusiasm. But you walk out your door and you see a rainbow? Oh my goodness. Wow. Hi, Justin. Justin Hill, good morning. Hi, Tina. Tina. Someone says, hey, Justin and Tina. Tina says, hi. We just had a rainbow, you guys. We had a full rainbow. Tina says, hi, Sonal. I gotta grab my glasses, guys. Oh, thank you, Sonal. I couldn't believe it. I walked out the door to start the stream, and there it was. I was just shocked. I was just shocked. What a beautiful way to start the day. We couldn't go to the beach this morning because it was raining. See, everything's all wet. So, no beach this morning, but we get to see a rainbow. Tina says, good job for battling Kyogre for causing a strong thunderstorm. Tina, we just had a rainbow. At the very beginning of this live stream was a full rainbow. I'm shocked. We're only 4.5 minutes in, so there you go. Yeah, thanks, Tina. I'll take all the help I can get. Good morning, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Torpedo Heat, welcome. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Someone says Tina, the leader, used the wrong orb. Supposed to use the blue orb instead. Use the red one. Torpedo says, good morning, Daisy May. Good morning, Torpedo Heat. Sonal says hi, Torpedo, as well. Hi, Daisy. It's Wednesday morning, right? I got thrown off by the rainbow, you guys. If you back up the stream to the or replay the stream at the very beginning, you're going to see a beautiful rainbow. Justin says it's only Wednesday. Sorry, Justin. It is Wednesday. Yes, it is. June 11th, 2025. June 11th. Hi, Lizzie. Diamond Painting with Lizzie says, hello, Daisy May. Hello, Diamond Painting with Lizzie. How are you? Thank you so much for stopping in. Lizzie says hello to Sonal. Sonal says hi back to Lizzie. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day, right? It's hump day. Torpedo says hi, Sonal. Kage. It's that time. Hi, Kage. Welcome. Yes, it is. Lizzie says, hello, Justin. Kage says, just ended my live. What? From last night? Oh, my goodness. Are you going to sleep now, Kage? Diamond Painting says, hello, everyone else. Sonal says, hi, Kage. From last night, wow. That's a long one. You can't sleep. Oh, okay. You can't sleep. That's terrible. Someone says Torpedo Heat reminded me of the fart machine. The fart machine. We were talking about that last night, right? And yesterday. Wasn't that Zed who brought that up? I think it was. He's so silly sometimes. Kage says, glad you're on. I need to socialize. Oh, well, welcome. Hey, Kage, guess what? If you start the stream over or rewind or whatever, I don't know how you do it, but at the very beginning of the stream, the very, very beginning, there's a rainbow right there. That will lift your spirits. A rainbow first thing in the morning. Oh, I'm glad you're here. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Yeah, a full rainbow, you guys. It was right here. It started here. It went over here, and then it ended over here. And it was there for a good minute or two or three. Justin, it's gonna be a good day, Justin. Yes. Hi, Mom Dog Molly. Molly says, good morning, Kelly and chat. Hope everyone is well. Hi, Molly. Welcome. I should say hello again, Molly. Welcome. Kage says, hee, there's something awful funny about that, and I can't say. Yeah, nothing bad. Don't say nothing bad. Lizzie says, next week I'll be seeing boats like that. Where are you going, Lizzie? Where are you going? Kage, you're funny. Someone says, Torpedo Heat. I had a dream that I was chased by a fart machine. And it did a pretend magic to make it stop, and it did. Someone says, I was. And someone says, hi, Molly. Lizzie says, to the beach. Awesome. The beach. I love the beach. We didn't get to go to the beach this morning because it was raining, but guess what? We didn't get to go to the beach, so God decided to give me a rainbow. See? God gave me a rainbow. Yeah. Mom Dog says, hi, Sonal. Well, I hope you have a great time at the beach, Lizzie. That's fantastic. Da-da-da-da-da. Kage says, hello, Mom Dog, and Sonal, and Lizzie. Andy's here. Hi, Andy. Andy says, hi, Daisy May in chat. Welcome, welcome, Andy. Welcome. Good morning. How are ya? How's Andy today? Someone says, Kage, is someone bothering you? Kage says hello to Andy. Sonal says hi, Andy. Lizzie says hello, Kage. Kage says, what do you mean, Sonal? Mom Dog says good morning to Kage. Lizzie says hello to Andy. Andy says hi, Kage and Sonal. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, I'm starting a poll. Ready, guys? Here's a poll coming. All right. Nobody really. Nobody really is who really somebody. Welcome, nobody really. How are ya? Nobody really said hi. How are you, my friend? How are you? Everyone say hi to nobody really. Andy says hi to Diamond Painting with Lizzie. Kage says, hey, CS. Someone says, Kage, I was thinking about you last night. Lizzie says hello to CS. Nobody says hello. Kage subbed. Thank you, nobody. Someone says, LOL, it took me back. LOL. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We just saw a rainbow. For anybody who missed it, if you back up all the way to the very beginning of this stream or start it over, it's at the very beginning. As soon as I put the camera out, there was a rainbow. Check it out, you guys. Check it out. Nobody really says breakfast is being served. Oh, I'm hungry. Nobody really. That's awesome. Sonal says, hi, nobody really. Kage says, oh, Daisy, if only I could message you. Oh, you can email me. My email's on my home section, my about section. Mom Dog's LOL and Andy. Andy says, not a dancing pole. I hope I did my hip in last time. Kage says, oh, gotcha. Sonal says, nobody really hi. Breakfast is served. Mom Dog says, Andy, LOL. Sonal says, Andy, LOL. Andy says, hi, Mom. Good to see ya. Seti's here. Hello, Seti. Welcome. Seti says, hello, sister. Not a dancing pole. I hope I did my hip in last time. I don't know what Andy was talking about there. Brian, Sports and Entertainment. Hi, Daisy May. Hi, Brian. How are ya? Welcome, welcome. Sonal says hi to Seti. Sonal says hi, Brian. Seti says hi to Brian. Nobody says hello, Sonal. Kage says, what's up, Seti? Lizzie says hello, Brian. Kage says, hey, Brian. Andy says hi, Seti. Seti says hi, Sonal. Mom Dog says hello, Brian. Seti says hi, Lizzie. Brian says hi, Sonal. Seti says hi, Kage. Lizzie says hello, Seti. Nobody really says hello, Diamond. Andy, Seti, Mom Dog. Seti says hi, Mom Dog. Brian says hi, Lizzie, and hi, Diamond. And I am caught up in the chat. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Good morning. Seti says hi to nobody really. Mom Dog says hi, nobody Seti. Welcome, everybody. Happy Wednesday, June 11th, 2025. Brian says hi, Seti. Hello, 4. I don't know what that stands for. Wow, nice place. Hey, welcome. 4RGTI. I can't read it. I'm sorry, I can't read it. 4. Welcome, number 4. Welcome. Andy says, LL, no, Kelly, you shouldn't know about dancing poles. I don't. Handmade, homegrown, hi there. She says, good morning, everyone. Good morning, handmade, homegrown, welcome. Andy says, hi, nobody really. Diamond Painting with Lizzie says, Andy, you're crazy, LOL. Seti says, hi to number 4. Sonal says, Andy couldn't beat the dancing pole with his twerking moves. Who's twerking? What's twerking? Who's twerking? Let me see. Sadie says hi to handmade and homegrown. Andy says diamond LOL. Molly says good morning to number 4 and H&H. Susanna's here. Hi, Susanna. Susanna says hi, everyone. Welcome, Susanna. Welcome, welcome, and good morning. Sonal says hi to number 4. Sadie says hi to Susanna. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. What a good morning, you guys. In case you're just joining us, we just had a rainbow right here. A rainbow. It's at the very beginning of the stream. If you want to restart the stream or back up the stream to the very beginning, as soon as I hit the camera on, you're going to see a rainbow right there. It's beautiful. Susanna says, hi, Mom. Brylan Farm, hi, Stacy. Brylan Farm is here. Everybody say hi to Stacy. She says, hi, my friends. Hello, beautiful Brylan Farm. Kage says, I think you know her. Lisa says, good morning, everyone. Lisa smiles a lot. Hi, Lisa. Welcome, welcome, Lisa. Handmaid says, good morning to Seti. Kage says, hey, Lisa. Lizzie says, hello, Lisa. Mom Dog Molly says, good morning, Lisa. Kage says, hey, Brylan. Kelly says, welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody. We just saw a full rainbow. If you want to back up the stream or restart it at the very, very beginning, the minute I turn the camera on, you're going to see a rainbow right here. Yep, start your day off in the right place. Sonal says, hi, Lisa smiles a lot. Diamond Painting says, hello, Brylan. Lizzie says, hello, Handmade. Susanna says, done, Kage. You Wished is here. Hi, You Wished. Welcome. Daisy May, morning, everyone. I missed the rainbow. We'll go back to the beginning. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. The minute I turned the camera on. Thanks for stopping in, You Wished. Welcome. Mom Dog says, good morning to Lisa. Kage says, hey, Brylan. I think I'm caught up. Brylan says, wow, that is stunning, clear as day. Oh, you saw it? I'm so glad you saw it. Hi, Terry. Welcome, Terry. Terry said hi. Susanna says, hey, Kage. Yeah, it was fantastic. Sona says, you wish, and Stacy, hi. Brylan says, oh, the whole thing's so pretty. Oh, thank you. I'm so glad you saw it. Sona says, hi to Terry C. Mom Dog says, hey, Terry, good morning. Kage says, hey, Terry. Seti says, hi, Brylan Farm. Hi, Terry. Lizzie says, hello, You Wish. Sonal says, hi, Handmade. Kage says, do you know Rainbow? Can I post her link? No, I don't know Rainbow. Brylan says, hey, Sonal, Seti, Kage, anyone I missed? Lizzie says, hello to Terry. Excuse me, everybody, excuse me. Let me see. Where was I? Oh, you mean the rainbow on, I've seen rainbow around. I can't remember where, though. Okay, let's go on. Terry says, diamond painting. Lizzie says, hello to Terry. Terry says, hello, everyone. You Wish says, your channel is better than my therapist. I have noticed when I catch your morning streams, I drink less and have less stress throughout the day. Oh, You Wish, I'm so happy. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, thank you. Oh my God, you're gonna make me cry. Thank you. That is so sweet. Thank you for being here, You Wished. Thank you so much. Brylan Farm says, anyone have fun, interesting plans today? Anybody doing something fun today or interesting? Anything you want to tell us? Let us know. Brylan says, welcome, Terry C. Mom Dog Molly says, Kage is Rainbow needing subs. Yeah, Kage, I guess I misunderstood there. You're talking about the rainbow? I've seen rainbow. Is that on your channel or Mary's channel? Mary's Gigs. From Mary's Gigs, yeah. I do know her. I'm sorry, I do. Sonal says, Rainbow of Disney. Yes, I do know her. Yep, I do. Sorry about that. Mom Dog says, good morning to You Wished. Handmaid says, hello, Sonal. It's all about freedom. Diamond painting with Lizzie and anyone I have missed. Welcome, Handmaid. Kage says, Mom Dog, not per se, just being nice. Oh, that is being nice, Kage. That's super. Lizzie says, I'm just resting. Enjoy just resting. Sonal says you wished. I know, right? Lisa says that was a beautiful rainbow. Oh, please go watch it. Thank you, everybody. Uncle Hairball's here. Good morning, y'all. Hey, Unc, how are ya? Welcome, welcome. I'm just getting my tea right now, guys. Here we go. Da, 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 da. Tea for everybody. Cheers, guys. Cheers to you guys. Sonal says, Uncle Hairball, hi. Mom says, hi, Uncle. Lizzie says, hello, Uncle. Kage says, hey, Hairball. Welcome, Unc. How are ya? Good morning and good morning. Anybody just tuning in, if you want to go back to the very beginning of the stream, at the very beginning, as soon as I turn the camera on, there's a rainbow right here. If you want to back it up or just restart it and come back, or check it out later. But it's going to make your day just a little bit better, a little bit brighter. Check it out, everybody. Mom, dog, Molly says, thanks for the tea, Kelly. Oh, you're welcome. Uncle says, I'm doing good. Disappointed, but things happen, I guess. Disappointed? What's the matter? You want to talk to us? You want to talk to me? Oh, I don't like when people are disappointed or not good. You wish says, Mom, dog, morning to you and everyone. Daisy May, I'm going down the Niagara River starting near Bennett Springs, Missouri. Oh, excuse me, that was not the Niagara River. Excuse me for that. You wished. I'm going down the Niagara River, starting near Bennett Springs, Missouri. Be careful. Oh my goodness, that sounds lovely. You know how much I love that stuff. That sounds lovely, you wished. Absolutely lovely. Someone says, Uncle Hairball. I subbed and left a comment. Good. Brylan Farm says, that sounds like fun, you wished. It does sound like fun. Unc says, I ordered a cooling stand for my laptop. It came yesterday, but my laptop died the night before. Critical error. Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Uncle. Kage says, wished I've canoed that river. Kage says, hey, I've canoed on that river. That's awesome, Kage. Lizzie says, oh, wow, that's a beautiful rainbow. You saw it, Lizzie? Wasn't it lovely? First thing in the morning, as soon as I walked out the door. I'm so glad. Kage says, have so much fun. Uncle says, Sonal, thank you. Mom dog is sorry to hear that, Uncle. Andy says, is that your green tea? Yes. Yes, it is. It's Uncle Lee's green tea. Correctamundo, Andy, yes. You wish says, it's a smooth river with trout and bass. Niangua is pronounced, Niangua? Niangua? I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Lizzie says, drinking coffee. Enjoy your coffee. Enjoy your coffee. Enjoy your tea. Enjoy your water, your energy drink, your smoothie, whatever you have. Enjoy it. Hairball says it was cheap. Wasn't that good? Brand new and it's 8 years old. I gotcha. I understand. I just got rid of a laptop that was from, oh my goodness, was it 2007? I can't remember how old it is, but I finally got rid of that too. Oh, welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome to Wednesday tea time, coffee time, smoothie time, energy drink time. Just welcome, welcome, welcome. Mom dog says, sounds like it needed more than a cooling fan, sadly, right? I hope it wasn't super duper expensive, the laptop, you know. I mean, you hope to get more than 8 years out of something that's expensive. Oh, that's a good idea, Unc. He says, I'm going to use the cooling stand for my PlayStation instead. That's a good idea. That's like, you know what I noticed? Like when I'm on my iPad and I'm like out in the sunshine, it gets hot. It gets super duper hot. My old one never did that. I don't know. Daisy's dad. I bet you can't guess what I'm drinking. Everybody say hi to Daisy's dad. Excuse me. I'll bet Daisy's dad is drinking a Monster. Everybody say hi to my husband and Daisy's dad. And I'll bet you any money he's having a Monster drink right now. Yep. Andy says, I still think it'd be a good idea to borrow the neighbor's boat. Andy, I like that so much. I think so too. Mom Dog says hi to Daisy's dad. Lizzie says, hello, Daisy's dad. You wish says, Kage, I am guiding my first fishing trip down today. The river is up some from normal, but the fishing is on fire right now. Oh, you wish, that sounds lovely. Just be really careful, okay? Thank you so much. Hey, Daisy's dad, guess what? If you play the live stream over or just start at the beginning, at the very beginning, there's a rainbow. There's a rainbow. When I walked out the door to do the live stream, there was a rainbow right there. So Daisy's dad, take a look at it, babe. Take a look at it. Kage says, oh, it's good when the river's up, though. Nice. Awesome. You wish? That sounds like fun. That sounds like fun. Welcome, welcome, everybody. And the clouds are moving back in again. Right? Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Wednesday, June 11th, 2025. You wishes, I will be. I will. Daisy's dad, good morning. Count your blessings. Count your blessings, everybody. Absolutely. Count your blessings. He says, I'm out driving Fort Lauderdale. I'll go back and look. Oh, okay. If you're driving, be careful, okay? You're in Fort Lauderdale? Nice. You're right down the road. Boat trip, Daisy may ask the neighbors. And it's the same here. Clouds coming in here. I've come in now. Yeah, it's cloudy. I'm so glad we saw that rainbow. Oh my goodness. Abigail Carpenter, hey everyone. Hi, Abigail. Innocent Moments. Hello, my friends. Hi, Innocent Moments. Welcome back. Welcome back. Abigail says, hey everyone. Hi, Abigail. How are you? Brylan Farm says, welcome, Innocent Moments. Innocent Moments, how are you, Daisy? I'm fantastic. How about yourself? Welcome, welcome. Abigail says, I'm doing amazing. That's great, Abigail. I'm so glad. Someone says, Innocent Moment, hi. Welcome, everybody. The clouds are moving back in. Clouds are moving back in. That's okay. We'll take it, right? It's okay. It doesn't matter. Tati's here. Good morning. Hi, Tati. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Lisa says hi to Daisy's dad. Lisa smiles a lot. Thank you, Lisa. Diamond painting with Lizzie. Gotta go call my dad. Have a great day, everyone. Bye, Lizzie. Thank you so much. I love that you're calling your dad. You take care, okay? Have a good day, Lizzie. Thank you so much. You wish us good morning to Innocent Moments. Kage says, hey, Tati. Abigail says, I got 1.5K yesterday. That's fantastic. That's fantastic, Abigail. Awesome. She also says hi to Kage. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. It's Wednesday. Andy says, if we all blow at the same time, we might blow the clouds away. Yes, please. Yes, please. Lizzie says, you too. I call him 5 times a day. He's 75 years old. Oh, Lizzie, I will love that you call him. Excuse me. I love that. Kage says, hey, Abigail. Cheers to you guys. Oh, the tea's going down really good today, guys. Join me for a cup of coffee or a cup of tea, like me. I have tea, but you can have coffee, water, smoothie, whatever you like. Devin's here. Devin Clamp. Hi, Devin. He said hi. Welcome, Devin. Welcome in. Uncle says he's sending an emoji, blow those clouds out of here. It actually looks like it's getting lighter blue, doesn't it? Lisa says, I will send you some of my sunshine. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you. Brylan Farms is glad to hear Lizzie. Yes, I love that, Lizzie. I love it. Abigail says, Kage says, Abigail, 1.5 what? Brylan says, hello to Devin. Abigail says, views. Must be views on one of her videos. That's awesome, Abigail. Congrats. Tage says, Kage, hello. Kage says, nice, Abigail. Someone says, hi, Tati, welcome. Madden Morris is here, everybody. Say hi to Madden Morris. Hi, Madden. How are you, young man? Welcome. Someone says, hi, Devin. Abigail says, hi, madam. Andy says, do you guys drink lager in the States? I'm sure probably people do. I really don't drink. Really not a drinker. Occasionally maybe a glass of wine or maybe something if I'm on vacation or something, but I don't really drink, so I really don't know. But I'm assuming yes, Andy. Kage says, hey, Madden. Bryland Farm says, hi, Madden. Kage says, Andy, plenty of people do. Yeah, there you go. Kage knows. There, he's a young guy. Someone says hi to Madden. Madden says hi, Kage, and hey. Hey, Madden, welcome. Handmade Homegrown says, Lizzie, we can be friends. I call my dad every morning at 5 a.m. Oh, I love that. I love that. I love that, you guys. Lisa's using emojis and sunshine. Thank you, Lisa. Ung says, I finally got smart. I hooked up a second monitor. So I pop out the chat on one monitor and have the video full screen on 46-inch TV. Yeah, that is smart. That is very smart. Very, very, I love that. That's very smart. Yep. Sonal's using emojis. Thank you, Sonal. Andy says, I'm not a drinker. I'd get drunk from the fumes. Right, me too. Devin's using emojis. Thank you, Devin. You wish us everyone I vote next year we have a meet and greet in Fort Lauderdale to say thanks to Daisy for the positive vibes she brings. Aw, you wish. I love that. I love it. And it's right down the road. Fort Lauderdale's right down the road. I love that you wished. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Unc says, you wished. I'm in. I'll even buy breakfast. I'll buy tea and coffee and breakfast. I'll buy. Lisa says, Sonal, everyone is my sunshine. You guys are all my sunshine too. I love starting the day with all you guys. Thank you so much. Kage says, I got drunk last night. That's why I'm not driving to get tired. Oh, why don't you just lay down and close your eyes? Kage says, LMAO. Kage, you're a young guy. Well, go take a walk. Are you too drunk to take a walk? Sonal says, Lisa, if the bullies call me dumb, I always give them their dessert. Give them some cookies, right? Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me this morning. I appreciate all of you guys. I'm so sorry about that, guys. Someone says, yes, LOL. Give him a cookie, right? Oh, he's going out. Oh, mate, he's doing something on his boat. I laid down and had a panic attack. So I want to just be tired and pass right on. Okay. Okay. I understand. So I figured I'd come enjoy all the company. Oh, I'm so glad you did, Kage. Everybody that comes here is so warm and welcoming. Thank you, everybody. I'm so glad, Kage. You wish to, please be careful with it. I'm not exactly young, 52, but I've lost control thanks to alcohol. Yeah, I agree, you wished. Be careful with it. It makes you do things you wouldn't normally do, say things you wouldn't normally say. Yeah, be careful with it. Diamond Painting with Lizzie says, can we borrow your boat, sir? Yes, you can. Tina says, I think a storm is coming again like last night. Did you have a storm last night, Tina? I don't know if we did. If we had one, I slept through it. I slept pretty good last night. I was tired. You guys are making me tired. No, not really. It's my eyes. I've been doing a lot of diamond painting, and so that really, really makes me sleepy and tired. But I have to get some stuff done, so I'm doing it. Someone says, Lizzie, you are my friend too. Yes. Tina says yes. Unc says, I do that myself. Make sure I'm exhausted so I fall asleep quickly. Most times I can't shut my brain off, so I roll around all night. That's the key, is turning off the brain. That is the key to good sleep, guys. Greg's here. G from Greg. Greg from Maine. He said, good morning from Maine. Beautiful wild brook trout at 5:30. Greg, how are you, my friend? Welcome, everybody. Say hi, Greg. He's from Maine. Check him out. Hi, Greg. How's it going? Sono says hi to Greg. I got to tell you, Greg and Brylon Farm and Sir Milkmaid are my 3 oldest viewers, friends, and subscribers. They're just my oldest, dearest ones. Thank you so much. Brylon says hello to Greg. Sono says hello to Greg. Lizzie says, yes, Sono, we are friends. Greg says, I'm going great. Fishing every morning at the crack of dawn. Oh, I'm so glad. How's the new job? How's the new job going? Oh, Greg, that sounds so good. I'm so happy for you. You wish us Greg good morning. I need to scratch that from my fishing bucket list. Yeah, check out Greg's channel. Handmade Homegrown says, hello, Greg. Greg says, hello, everyone. Lisa says, hi, Greg. Kage says, I think I'm starting to get my back friends that I had lost. Get back my friends that I had lost. Oh, that's good, Kage. I'm happy for you. Corey's Outdoor Adventures. Hi, Corey. Corey says, hi, all. Welcome, welcome. Corey's Outdoor Adventures. The many adventures in the life of Nana and Pops is here. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Nana and Pops. Good morning. Greg says, job is great. Excuse me. Job is great. Talk fishing all day with fishermen coming into town. Oh, Greg, I'm so happy for you. Awesome. Greg, that is awesome. Fantastic. Brylon Farms is glad to have caught you early on so I didn't miss any of these lovely people. I'm so glad, Stacy. Thank you. Sono says diamond painting with Lizzie. Oh, that's her link. Thank you. Thank you, Sono. Corey says, I have hit 400 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Oh, Corey, congratulations. Awesome. Everybody check out Corey's Outdoor Adventures. That's great, Corey. I'm so happy for you. Greg says hi to Lisa. Lizzie says, handmade, email me anytime, we can be friends. You wish, says Greg, I just subbed. Oh, making new friends. Like Specs Appeal always says, I like when my friends are friends. Many adventures in the life of Nana Pops. Congratulations, Corey's Outdoor Adventures. Greg says that. Thanks for the subs, everyone. I owe it all to Miss Daisy. Oh, thank you, Greg. Oh, Greg. You're wonderful, and that's why you have subs, Greg, because you're good. You're a good egg, Greg. Corey says thanks to Nana. Mom Dog Molly says congratulations, Corey's Outdoor Adventures. Lizzie says thanks, Sonal. Lisa dropped a link for Greg. Thank you. That's Greg's link, yes. Sonal says you're welcome. Love to help people with their channels. That's awesome. Corey says hi to Mom Dog. Sonal says congratulations to Corey. Yeah, awesome. Corey says thank you, Sonal. Lisa dropped a link for Corey's Outdoor Adventures. There it is. Thank you. Brylon Farms is the same. Greg nearly at 1,000 due to our friend Kelly. Aw, thank you, guys. Thank you, Stacy and Greg. Thank you. And I have so many friends to do to all of you guys, too. I love it. Thank you so much. Greg says channel is growing, closing in on 400. Oh, Greg, congrats, man. I'm so happy for you guys. Brylon Farms and you good people. That's right, all the good people in the chat. Everyone here is fantastic, you guys. Unc says, I should have set up a webcam out front. I have almost 20 acres, mostly wooded, lots of deer, rabbits, and squirrels. Yes! Uncle Hairball, yes! Do it. Yes, absolutely. People love to watch nature. Yes, they do. Do that, Uncle Hairball. I'm telling you, do it. Sono says Specs Appeal is awesome. She makes me smile when I am down. Isn't Specs wonderful, you guys? I'm so glad I know her. And she brought me a lot of friends, you guys. A lot of friends. She's one of my oldest, too. Yep. Lisa says, congratulations to Corey. Brylon Farm says, your videos are beautiful, Greg. They are. Greg's fantastic. Handmade and Homegrown says, congratulations to Corey. Anne? Did I miss Anne? Don't say that. Anne's not here. I didn't miss her, did I? Andy, you're terrible. Andy says hi to Ann. She's not really here, is she? Andy. Kage says, wait, you have to be a good egg to have subs. I better give all mine back. No, no, a good person. And you're a good person, Kage. Nobody's perfect. Everybody makes mistakes. Don't hold it against anybody, right? You're a good egg too, Kage. Corey says, thanks, handmaid. Kage says, I'm rotten to the core. No, you're not. If you were rotten to the core, you would be insulting me or insulting my chat, and you're not. You're a wonderful person, Kage. You're a wonderful person. Don't say that about yourself. Corey says, hi, Lisa. Someone says, you're welcome to Corey. Brylan Farm says, do it, Unc. Yes, Uncle Hairball, do that. Greg says, I'm subbing everyone back. Thank you, Greg. Greg, oh my goodness, Greg is growing a channel. I'm so excited for him. Brylan says, we all love the wildlife. Exactly, we do. We do. Handmade Homegrown says, absolutely, Uncle Hairball, do it. Someone says, Kage, no, you're not. No, he's not, no. Mom Dog laughs at Kage. Andy laughs. Andy, you got me. You got me, Andy, you got me. Lizzie says, I think I'm sub to everyone. Thank you, Lizzie. You wish as my crew just arrived, I'm off. Wish me luck and please have a beautiful day, everyone. Best thoughts and positive vibes for everyone. Same to you, you wish. Thank you so much. Enjoy your day in the river. Please, please be careful. And thank you so much for being here, you wished. Happy Wednesday. Thank you so much. Everybody say goodbye to you wished. You probably already have. I'm probably behind. Kage says, I need to watch Specs more. She's really nice. She's fantastic. You watch Specs? Yep, she's great. You'll love her. Unc says, I have the same 6 deer come across my front field every morning, just as it starts to get light out. Yep. I would put a camera out there. I definitely would. Someone says, Andy, really? Corey's Outdoor Adventures says, thank you for subscribing. It means a lot. I'm so glad for you, Corey. Someone says, Kage, time out chair. Share Bear's here. Share Bear says, good morning to everybody. Hi, Share Bear. Good morning, beautiful lady. How are you this morning? Oh, we have rain, guys. We have rain. Someone says hi to Share Bear. Kage says, hey, Share Bear. Corey says, hi, Share Bear. Share Bear says, good morning to who she missed. Hi, Share Bear. Lisa says, hey, Kage. Andy says, I'm only 800 away from 1K. You're growing, Andy. Keep growing. Everybody check out my friend Andy. Share Bear says, be right back. Lizzie says, where's everyone from? North Carolina. Lizzie's in North Carolina. I'm in Florida. Someone says, the wonderful Share Bear is here. Brylan says, hey, Share Bear. Lisa smiles a lot. Says, you wish, have a great day. Corey says, I see my YouTube channel hitting 500 subscribers. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Someone said, Andy made me think Ann is here. I know, me too, Sonal. He got me. Lisa says, good morning to Share Bear. Unc says, near Greenwood, South Carolina, over here, 786 out in the sticks. Kage says, hey, Sonal, why time out? What did I do this time? I think he's just making a joke. Nana and Pops says, I'm going to have to make a list. I don't want to miss anyone. I'm subbing you all. Thank you, Nana and Pops. Kage laughs. Lizzie says, hello to Share Bear. Handmade and Homegrown says, they're in Arkansas. I wondered about you guys. Arkansas, awesome. Someone says, Kage, I was only joking. Nana says, I'm not far from North Carolina, East Tennessee. Nice. Lisa says, I'm in Virginia. Tarana's here. Hi, Tarana. Welcome, welcome, Tarana. How are you? Lisa says, sweet. I'm sorry, Lizzie. Lizzie says, sweet. Corey says, hi, Tarana. Andy says, hi, Share Bear. Looking good as always. And Tarana says, hello. We have rain, guys. It's raining. Whoops, excuse me, guys. Brian says $7.99 away now, Andy. There you go. Make friends with Andy, everybody. Yeah, but we had a beautiful morning sunshine earlier. Corey says, hi, Brylan. Brylan says, wow, that's a good rain. Sure is. Lizzie subbed to Tirana. Sonal says, hi, Tirana. Brylan says, hey, Corey. Tirana says, for me, it's hot, a scorching sun. Tirana says, thanks to Diamond. Sonal says, I'm hiding in my box. Corey says, sunny and hot here in the UK. Sonal laughs. Tirana says, hi, Sonal. Andy says, thanks, Brylon, much appreciated. Make friends with Andy, everybody. Tina says, that storm might come in. Andy says, thanks, Brylon. Oh, I got you there. We have rain, guys. Greg says, I gotta head down the mountain for groceries. Thanks for the subs, guys. Leave a comment, and if I haven't subbed back, I will. Thank you, Greg, so much. My friend Greg from Maine, have a wonderful, beautiful day. Thanks for stopping in, Greg. Take care, my friend. Nan and Pop says, Andy, $7.98 now. There you go, got another one. Awesome, guys. Corey says, got the storm coming on Friday. Oh, 2 more days. Sonal says, Andy, I subbed. Thank you, Sonal. Tirana says, man, I was at 700 too. Yep, check out Tirana, everybody. Tirana had to start over, had a problem, and starting over. But Tirana's been here for quite a while now. And Tirana makes really cool content about emergency vehicles. Check out Tirana, everybody, too, okay? Corey says, have subscribed to Andy Mate. Good, Corey, thanks. Andy says, do you guys use an umbrella? Oh, yes. And Daisy has a little raincoat, too. Brylon Farm says, oh, let me resub Tirana. Yes, everybody, if you were subbed to Tirana, go back to Tirana and double check, because Tirana had to start over. Okay? Mom Dogs is subbed you too, Andy. Awesome. Great, guys, great. Tirana says, thanks. You're welcome, Tirana. We're going to get you some more subscribers. Ralph's here. Hi, Ralph. Hello, Daisy May. Hello, Ralph. Nice to see you again. Welcome, welcome. For anybody just tuning in, we had a lovely, beautiful rainbow this morning. The minute I started the live stream, there was a rainbow right here. So if you want to check it out, if you just restart the live stream, the very start, as soon as the camera goes live, you'll see me. You'll see it and you'll hear me. I was so excited. You'll start your day off with a beautiful rainbow. Just go start this stream over for the first 2 minutes, and you're going to see a gorgeous rainbow. Thank you, everybody. Ralph says, thanks, with love. Thank you, Ralph. Brylon says, welcome, Ralph. Sonal says, Tirana, the banana tried to appeal the channel, but YouTube denied it. That's a good one, Sonal. It's cute. Tirana says, show the rain on the roof is better. Oh, okay. Nana and Pop says, oh, how neat. Rainbows are beautiful. Yeah, it was beautiful. It really, really was. Corey says, my biggest dream is to get 1,000 subscribers. One of the biggest dreams. Got plenty of videos coming out soon, and some content too. Some more content too. Devin says, Brylon, appreciate you. Toronto says, yeah, I'm pretty sure bots saw it. Andy says, thank you guys, you're the best. They are. Everyone's the best here, even you, Andy. Handmade Homegrown says, I subbed to Toronto. Thank you, Handmade. Toronto says, definitely not human reviewers. Shearbear says, hi to the people she missed. Hi, Purple Shearbear. Toronto says, thank you, Handmade. Someone says, Toronto, bots are the worst. Toronto says, hi, Shearbear. And Toronto says, yep. I keep hitting the tripod. Sorry, guys. Tirana says, hi, Shearbear. Yep. Unc says, I have 113 now, thanks to Daisy's friends. Oh, good. And before you know it, you'll have over 1,000. We'll keep, everyone keep looking for new friends. Make new friends. People you might not normally know or see. Something you might have never seen in your life, they're going to show you. They're going to teach you something. You're going to learn something. You're going to be excited about something. You're going to visit a place you've never visited, all through the power of YouTube. Make some new friends. Awesome Uncle Hairball. I'm so happy for you. New view. Hours watching the rain. Tirana sub to Uncle. Thank you, Tirana. Someone says, I was trying to cheer up Tirana. I love that, Sonal. Thank you. Yeah, we're just watching the rain, Share Bear. That's all. All right. There we go. Is that better? Purple Share Bear sub to Tirana. Thank you. Tirana's giving a thumbs up. Thank you. Sonal says, you're welcome, Tirana. Share Bear says, I love that view. Oh, me too. Especially when it rains, right? Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for stopping in. Handmade and Homegrown says, if anyone subs to me, make sure you come into my live chat. And if you have a content, I will do like Daisy May and mod you so you can connect with others and grow. Awesome. Yes, Handmade and Homegrown. Check out the live stream, you guys. They have a lovely channel, a lovely live stream. It's a lovely couple. You'll feel good when you go there. You'll have a smile when you leave there. Handmade and Homegrown. Check them out. Share Bear says, Uncle Hairball, I subbed. Thank you, Share Bear. Unc says, Tirana, I just came from yours. Oh, I'm so glad, you guys. Someone says, Tirana, I'm a funny guy on YouTube. You are funny, Sonal, and you're smart, sweet. Brylan says, hello to Crafty. Tirana says, nice. Lisa says, rain. Yeah, rain. But that's okay. We need the rain. Do we need the rain? I'm not sure. It's the rainy season. It could rain every day here now until like October. It doesn't mean it does. It could rain every day. It's usually not all day rains. It usually moves in, moves out, but it's okay. It's all good. Thank you everyone for stopping in and saying hello. Hit that like button. Participate in my poll. Do you love to see a rainbow? Do you love to see a rainbow? Unc says, Share Bear, thank you. I got you as well. Purple Share Bear and orange Share Bear. Same lady, 2 different channels. Just so you know, in case you see Share Bear, it's Share Bear. It's our Share Bear. It's our #1 Share Bear. Someone says, I don't want to see anyone sad, so I come up with the joke. I love that, Sonal. That's what makes you so kind, Sonal. Share Bear says, Uncle, thank you. Andy says, so what happens in October? Snow? No. No, it just cools down. It cools down. And once it cools down, it stops with the thunderstorms and all that. You know, we're very south, Andy. We're very, very south. And it gets very hot and humid. Storms roll in and storms roll out. And we get that way until about the fall. Yeah. Also produces hurricanes. Corey says, gotta go now. I'll take care, everybody. Thank you for subscribing. It really means a lot to take care. All have a great day. One love to you all. Thank you, Corey's Outdoor Adventures. Awesome. Thank you so much for stopping in. Everybody check out my friend Corey's Outdoor Adventures. Thank you so much, Corey. Sonal says, take care, Corey. Brylon Farm says, bye, Corey. Lisa says, I meant rain plus sunshine equals rainbow. Yes. Yes. If it's raining and it's sunny, look for the rainbow, everybody. Look. I think that's why I was so shocked this morning when I saw the rainbow right here. I wasn't expecting it. Tirana says, I filmed an ambulance responding from station, a parking lot. The EMS saw me while I walking to the ambulance and told driver to hit the siren a little bit. Guess they know me. Oh, Tirana, that's awesome. Let's pin that for you, young lady. Wait a minute. I don't know if Tirana's a lady or a gentleman. Tirana, I pinned that for you. Unc says, good place to network. It is a good place. And a lot of people come here to meet new people, so it is, and I love it. Uncle Hairball, absolutely. Tirana says, I'll go ask for a ride along now. I'm known for them. You're going to ask for a ride along? That is so cool, Tirana. Sono says, if I dare be naughty, Share Bear puts me in timeout. Yes. Yes. No being naughty. You go be naughty on somebody else's channel. Sona says she'll put me in timeout. Andy says, have you guys heard of Gaviscon? No. Shiver says, Sonal, all about freedom, LOL. Tarana says, I'm a guy. Thank you, Tarana. Tarana's a guy. Thank you, Tarana. Lisa says, that's great, Tarana. Shiver says, I so needed you guys this morning. Share Bear, was that meeting yesterday? Did you have a meeting yesterday? Are you all right, Share Bear? Tarana says, thanks to Lisa. Handmade Homegrown says, have a wonderful day, Corey. Sona says, Share Bear, it was a joke. Aw, big hug, Share Bear. Come here, I'll give you a hug, girl. Hugs all around, everybody. Hugs all around. Sonal says, love to Share Bear. Yes, send Share Bear some love. Thank you. Thank you, Sonal. Thanks, everybody. Andy says, LOL, Sonal, leave the jokes to Kelly. Share Bear says, no, not the meeting today, 1 year anniversary of my stepson's death. Oh, no. Hubby's having a really hard time. Oh my goodness, Share Bear. Oh, I'm so sorry. 1 year anniversary. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry. Oh, sending so much love to the family of Share Bear, her husband, herself, her whole family. Oh, Share Bear. Sending you guys so much love. Lots of hugs. Share Bear. Oh, I'm so sorry. Mom Dog says, hey, Share Bear. Unc says, I have a t-shirt that says free hugs on it. Oh, you should wear that. Stand out in public with it. Share Bear says, Sonal, thank you. Share Bear sending love to Sonal. Tarana's still here. Thank you, Tarana. Sonal says, Andy, reach for the sky. Absolutely. Chris Outdoors is here. Good morning. Hey, Chris Outdoors. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Share Bear sending love to Mom Dog. Tarana says, who is Kelly? That's me. That's me. You can call me Daisy May or you can call me Kelly. My name is Kelly. Handmade Homegrown says prayers for Share Bear. Yes, yes, yes. Share Bear sending love to Chris Outdoors and sending us some love. Thank you, Share Bear. Love to you, girlfriend. Someone says sorry for your loss, Share Bear. Yes, indeed. I'm so sorry for your loss, too. Terrible. Lisa says, Share Bear, your name sounds like Care Bear. It does. Share Bear the Care Bear. Share Bear says, I'm so sad for the ex-wife, too, as it was her only child. Oh, goodness. That is just horrible. It's just so hard. I'm so sorry. That is so hard, guys. It's so sad. I'm so sorry. Tarana sending prayers. Thank you. Andy says, LOL, Sonal. Coffee cake emoji's here. She says, hello. Hi, coffee cake emoji. Welcome. Good morning and happy Wednesday. The many adventures in the life of Nana and Pops this year, Bear. I'm so sorry. Praying for comfort and peace for you and your family. Yes, let's put that up. Everyone can see that one. I like that. Share Bear says, Lisa smiles a lot. LOL and love. Uncle says, sending us some love too. Share Bear says, Nana and Pops, thank you so much. Tarana says, oh, okay. Share Bear says, coffee cake, here's some love for you. Nana and Pops says, you're welcome, with the love heart. Coffee cake emoji says, Share Bear, big hugs, girl. Sona says, I just woke up with a headache. Oh, have a big drink of water. You might be dehydrated. Sometimes when you wake up with headaches, it's because you're dehydrated. Toronto says, because I know YouTuber man called Kelly Cadwell. Oh, no, my name's just Kelly. Sona says, hi, coffee cake emoji. Share Bear says, I love you guys so much. Thank you so much. Oh, we love you, Share Bear. And we just don't like seeing anybody hurting. And that has really got to hurt. I'm so sorry. Share Bear said, my sister just sent us a nice poem and a warm thought. Oh, that's nice, Share Bear. Aw. Coffee cake emoji says, oh, Share Bear, peace to your heart. Yes, peace to your heart, Share Bear. I like that one too. The Fisherman's Lodge says, hello, Stuart. The Fisherman's Lodge is here, everybody. say hi to the Fisherman's Lodge. Hey, Stu, how are you? And happy Wednesday. Coffee Cake says, hi, Sonal. Andy says, sorry, Share Bear. Share Bear sending us some love. Coffee Cake emoji says, hi to Stuart. Sonal says, it hurts my heart to hear someone's death. I know it. It's so sad, Sonal, right? Lisa smiles a lot, says, Share Bear, lots of love to you and your family. The Fisherman's Lodge says hello, and hey, Coffee Cake Bish. Sonal says, hey, Stuart. Stuart says, hey, Sonal, my brother. And I'm caught up in the chat. Tirana said same. Sonal sending lots and lots of love to Share Bear. Thank you, Sonal. Share Bear says going to have to call his son later. He's 12. Oh goodness. That's, boy, oh boy, Share Bear. Oh boy. Nana Pop says, good morning to the Fisherman's Lodge. Sonal says, you're welcome. Andy says, gotta go, Jay. Gotta go. Rigby and Zoe, Rigby, Collie, and Zoe Pug, hi. Hi, Rigby, Collie, and Zoe Pug, welcome. The Fisherman's Lodge says hello to Nana and Pops. Andy, are you taking off? Tirana says, but now one of those bad cold criminals or those are drunk and cause accidents and ruin families. Right on, Tirana. Right on. So Melissa Shaber is beautiful with red hair and wonderful. She is. She is beautiful and wonderful. She sure is. Thank you, everyone, for stopping in today and sharing this tea with me. Look at, oh, there's just a little bit left. Sono says hi to Zoe Pug. Mary's here. Mary's Gigs. Hi, Daisy. Hi, Mary. Mary's Gigs. Welcome, young lady. How are ya? Everybody say hi to Mary's Gigs. Shaber said the hardest part is that hubby had to pull the plug, and he's been having nightmares about it. I just want him to have peace. Oh, that is so hard, Shaber. Oh, my goodness. Yes, please, please, God, let him have some peace. Absolutely. Sorry, guys. That just made me just, wow. Sure, but that's just, I'm so sorry. Sono says hi to Mary's Gigs. Fernando says, oi. Hi, Fernando. Lisa says hello to all I missed. Andy says, gotta go, Kelly. Chat, have a great day, everyone. Thank you for the subs. Bye, Andy. Thanks for being here. Have a great, wonderful day, Andy. Okay. Oh, excuse me, you guys. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Thank you so much, Andy. Have a great day, Andy. Everybody stop by and say hello to Andy. Like and subscribe if you like. Shiver says hi to Madden Morris and Mary's Gigs. Mary says, hey, Solo. Shiver says, Andy, we have a blessed day. You have a blessed day. Solo says, take care, Andy. Mom Dog says, hey, Mary. Mary's Gigs says, hey, Share Bear. Mary's Gigs says, hi, Mom Dog. Barton's RVing is here. Hi, Barton's RVing. Welcome. Barton says, hello, y'all. Welcome, welcome, Barton's RVing. Welcome. Toronto says, do any of you guys know a channel called Midwest Safety? It's a cool channel that has body cam bits of police in the United States. No, I've never heard of that, but my husband may have. He likes all that kind of stuff. Solo says hi to Barton's RVing. Unc says, I'll be back. One of my sensors went off. Have to check the property. You take care, Unc. Thank you so much. Fernando says hello. Hi, Fernando. Welcome. The Fisherman's Lodge Stewart says, Share my sincere condolences. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Stuart. Toronto says, bye, Andy. Barton's RVing says, hi, Sonal. Hi, Barton's. How are you? Thank you so much for stopping in. Handmade Homegrown says, good morning to Mary's Gigs. Jason Phelps is here, everybody. Jason says, good morning. Hope your morning is great. Thank you, Jason. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mary's Gig says, hey, Stuart. Sonal sending us some love. Jason says, hello, everyone. Hello, Jason. Happy Wednesday. Handmaid says, good morning, Stuart. Jason says, good morning again. Hi, Jason. Welcome. Sonal says, hi, Jason. Shiver says, hubby just texted, said he keeps losing it and having to go to the office. Aw. It might help him, think of something else. I understand, Shiver. It's going to be a really tough day for you guys. Oh, that's so horrible. Jason says, hi, Sonal. Sherbert says hi to Jason and hi to Jason. Lisa says, Sherbert, I wish I could make him smile. Right, Lisa? I hear ya. The Fisherman's Lodge says, hey, Mary. Sherbert says, hi, the Fisherman's Lodge. Hi, Lisa smiles a lot. Mom Dog says, love you. Love to you and him, Sherbert. Thank you, Molly. Thank you. Sonal says, Sherbert, I'm crying with you. I know, me too. I could just bawl right now. Stuart says, hey, Sheer Bear, lots of love and prayers for you and hugs. Dennis Bigfoot's here. Morning, Daisy Mae. Hi, Dennis. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, Dennis. Everybody say hi to Dennis Bigfoot. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here, Dennis. Sheer says, Sonal some love. Rigby says, is it rainy at your area? It was. It's been raining, yeah, a little bit. Yep. Jason says, good to see you. Good to see you too, Jason. Welcome. Tarana says, it's hot and my AC doesn't work. Oh, that's terrible. Hot when no AC is not good. Sonal sending love. Thank you. Shibir says, I wasn't crying until then. I just try to be strong. We've been together since his son was 6. He's like my son too. Yep. Right on, Sheer Bear. And that's why we were sending lots of love to you and your husband and your family, but also to you. Absolutely. Jason says, good to see everyone. Love ya all. I'm going to the doctor. Good to see you too, Jason. Thank you. Sona says, Tirana, here's the wind. Nikki Lee's here. Hi, Nikki. Welcome. Nikki Lee. Everybody check out my friend Nikki Lee. Say hello. Shibber sending love. Sona says, Dennis, hello. Shibber says hi to Nikki Lee and Dennis Bigfoot. Dennis says, I'm good. You're good, Dennis? Oh, I'm so glad. Welcome. Mom Dog says, hey, Nikki. Dennis says, hey, Share Bear. Friends of Dashers and More. Colleen is here. Hi, Colleen. She says, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Colleen. Friend of Dashers and More. Everybody check out my friend, Colleen. Tarana says, thanks to Sonal. Nikki says, hey, Miss Daisy. Hi, Nikki. Welcome. How are you? How are you? How are you? Sherbert says, Sonal, all about freedom. Love more. Jason said, I had AC problems last week. It's fixed now. Oh, that's good. It's too hot without AC, right? Nikki says, hey, Share Bear. Sonal sending love to Share Bear. Thank you, Sonal. Tarana says, hi, Nikki. Share Bear says, I told him, come home. Do half a day at 9. It will be a half a day for him. Aw, that's a tough day. Nikki says, hey, Mom Dog. Sonal says, hi, Colleen. Jason says, sub to you, Tarana. Nikki says, hey, Tarana. Lisa says, hi, Nikki Lee. Sonal says, you're welcome, Tarana. Friends of Dashers and More. Colleen says, hi, Sonal. Tarana says, thanks, Jason. I sub back. Jason says, thank you. Awesome, guys. Awesome. Tarana says, no problem. No problem. Anybody just stopping in, if you want to restart this stream, just go back and start it over again and just watch the very first minute or two. There was a beautiful rainbow right here, right outside our screen. You will love it. It will start your day off with a positive note. Take a look. Just restart the stream, and either now or later on when you get, later when you have a minute. And it's only for a minute or two. It's not going to take all day. It's the very beginning. As soon as I fired up the camera, there it was. So check it out, okay, everybody? Tirana says, no problem. Crows? Yes, I think so. Put the rainbow as the thumbnail. Yeah, I'm going to make a short out of it for sure. I'll definitely put a short out. You saw the rainbow, Rigby? Thank you. It was so beautiful. Jason says, it's going to be a great day, friends. You're absolutely right, Jason. It sure is. Rigby saw the rainbow. Awesome. Thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. It was a beautiful sight this morning. It really, really was. It was something to see. Autocorrect. That's okay, Rigby. We understand. Sonal loved the rainbow. Sonal caught it with me. I think it was it you, Sonal? I think it was you, Sonal. All of a sudden I'm saying, there it is, there it is. And Sonal came in and he says, I see it. But it faded fast. So you have, the very beginning of the stream, the very minute I turn the camera on, you will see it. You don't have to go searching. It's the very beginning. Thank you, everyone. Tarana says, I saw it too. Awesome, Tarana. It'll make your day just a little bit brighter, everybody. That's a beautiful way to start a day, is seeing a rainbow. Autocorrect got Sonal in trouble. Sonal's always making typos. He's a typo king. Lisa says, you are the rainbow. Aw, Lisa. I have to pin you up with that because that's so sweet. Thank you, Lisa. Tarana said hi. Hello, Tirana. Tirana. You were also in our crossword puzzle the other day. The crossword clue was the capital of Albania. And of course, the answer is Tirana. And I'm like, look it, our friend Tirana's in the puzzle. It was so cool. Sherbert says, I'm so going to see the rainbow in a few minutes. Yes, it'll brighten your day, Sherbert. It really, really will brighten your day. Tirana said, yeah. Sona says, yes, according to Nature Guy. Yes. That's exactly right, Sonal. Sherbert says, rainbows are God's gifts. Oh, they are. And to walk out the door this morning and there it was, Sherbert, you'll hear how excited I was. I mean, I'm sorry. I apologize now. I was so excited to see it. We didn't get to walk to the beach this morning because it was raining. So, no beach. I'm like, okay, you know, that's okay. And then when I come out to start the stream and there it is, I was so excited. Oh, because I'm kind of goofy. I was like over the top, but it was just so beautiful. It was so beautiful. And so unexpected, you know, and it's just, I was just overjoyed. I'm sorry, you guys. Sometimes I'm crazy. Sonal says, we were fighting about who makes the most typos. That's right, Sonal. Abigail says, hi, Share Bear. Share Bear says, we all need Goofy. Thank you, Share Bear. Thank you. Mom Dog says, Kelly, your positivity does make a difference in people's lives. Oh, thank you. Thank you for being you. Oh, thank you for being you guys. Thank you, Lisa. Mom Dog. Molly, I'm sorry. Thank you, Molly. That is so kind of you. Yeah, I embrace my goofiness, right? But I was so excited. I really was so excited. Abigail says, hi, Share Bear. Share Bear says, hi, Abigail. Abigail says, you're my sunshine. Oh, Abigail, you're my sunshine, young lady. You make the day brighter. Share Bear says, Sonal, I'm definitely in the top 3 in typos. Abigail says, hi to Nikki. You guys, I'm bad with typos too. I really am. Someone says, Share Bear, I'm probably number 1. Share Bear says, yes, this group dictates my day. A good one when I leave here. Oh, I'm so glad, Share Bear. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. That makes me happy. A person. Hiya, I just joined because I was drinking tea as well. You having tea? Cheers. Cheers. I just finished mine. It's all gone. Well, I drank it all. Cheers to you, a person. Welcome. You're drinking tea. That's awesome. What kind of tea were you having? I was having green tea with a little sugar and some lemon. It was fantastic and delicious. Welcome, welcome, a person. Welcome. Sonal says, a nature guy's number 2. Abigail says, hi to a person. Share Bear says, hi, a person. Lisa smiles a lot, says, nothing wrong with being excited about a rainbow. Aw, thank you, Lisa. I really was. I mean, I was just, it just surprised me. Share Bear says, I drank my tea today. Oh, awesome. Fantastic. Friends with Dashers and More says, Tirana, I sub to you. Thank you, Colleen. Tirana is fantastic channel. Mom Dog says, hi, a person. Share Bear says, hi to Colleen. Solon says, sorry, guys. Solon says, Share Bear, that's good. A person says, I'm drinking black currant right now. Nothing in it? Nothing in it at all? Is it delicious? I hope it's delicious. Friends of Dashers and More, Colleen says, good morning to Share Bear. Share Bear says, I had black tea with honey and a little milk. Ooh, nice. I used to drink black tea with a little sugar and a little milk, yeah. I used to drink it all the time. That's all I ever drank was black tea. Now I drink green. Share Bear says, sorry if I missed anyone. Lisa dropped a link for. Lisa dropped a link. I can't see it because it's dark blue. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. Share sending love to Kelly. Thank you, Share Bear. I know it. I'm goofy, and sometimes I cry because I'm just like excited or. Thank you, Share Bear. A person says, I'm too lazy to add stuff, but it's tasty. Welcome, welcome. That's funny, a person. Someone says, one thing that makes me laugh is that I was watching the ostriches and 3 of them ran like they are in a marathon. They do run funny, don't they? They are so funny when they're running. Shabir says, I think my hubby will come home. We shall see, though. Right? Tarana says, hey, sorry, I gotta go. That's okay, Tarana. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good day, Tarana. Everybody say goodbye to Tarana. Shabir says, LOL, Sono. Tarana says, bye, everyone. Bye, Tarana. Take care. Sona says, Share Bear. There's a link for Share Bear. Thank you, Sono. Many adventures in the life of Nana Pop says, see you later, Tarana. Share Bear says, my grandsons just texted me. Aw, and a broken heart. Oh, no. Tarana says, see ya. Bye-bye. Bye, Tarana. Tina says, ah, ha, ha. Lisa says, that was for a person. Thank you, Lisa. Dropped a link for a person. Thank you. Friends of Dashers More, Colleen says, bye to Tarana. Sona says, Share Bear, glad I made you laugh. Share Bear says, have a blessed day, Tarana. Rigby, Colleen, Zoe Pug says, bye to Tarana. Mom Dog says, take care, Tarana. Sona says, take care, Tarana. Lisa smiles a lot, says, Tarana, have a great day. Oh, you guys are so wonderful. Thank you, guys. Share Bear, sending love. Thank you. Tarana says, thank you and bye. Sona says, you're welcome, Daisy. Thank you, Sono. Tina says, hilarious. Tina's laughing at something we all don't know what she's laughing about. Coffee Cake's back. Coffee Cake Loving Bish. Hello. Hi, Coffee Cake. Welcome, young lady. How are you? Tina says, I'm sending love now. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, Tina. Sorry about that. I want to get a drink of water. Coffee Cake says, hi, Tina and Lisa. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Hello and good morning. Happy Wednesday, by the way. June 11th, 2025, 9:19 a.m. East Coast, United States time. Someone says, I think she was laughing at my comment about the ostriches. That's a good one. They're funny. They're so tall. Lisa says, hi, Coffee Cake. Coffee Cake is in the house. Mom Dog says, I'm working, so I'll be lurking. She's lurking and working, everybody. You know what we say about that? If you're lurking, hit the like button. If you're working, hit the like button. And even if you're twerking, hit that like button. But if you're lurking and working and twerking, just double tap your mobile device screen. And thank you. Thank you, Molly. Thank you, Molly. Brigby says, minus 6:19. Oh, you're 3 hours behind me. Someone says they also dance. They dance. No way. Really? They dance? Shibber says, I'm a all kinds of every emotion, and yes, was laughing about the ostriches. Awesome, Share Bear. You need a little chuckle in your day. Hello, Sunshine Girl. Magnetic North Adventures is here. Hi, Lee. Lee says, hi, Daisy. Hi, Lee. How's it going? Sono says, yep, I was surprised too. Magnetic North says, hi, Sono. Hi, Share Bear. Sono says, hi, Lee. Sono sending us some love, everybody. Love to Share Bear. Send all your love to Share Bear today and Share Bear's family. The bad things, Share Bears, from what I've been told, it does never get easier. I just hope he can find some peace. Magnetic North is just back from 2 tours. Oh, wonderful. Lee, I ran you all day yesterday. I ran you all day during my Scrabble game, right up until dinner time. So hopefully that'll help. And I'll run you again in a few days. Absolutely. Lisa dropped a link for Rigby Collie. Thank you, Lisa. Tina says, I hope to see some lightning. It'll be beautiful. Robin and Sono. Magnetic North Adventures says, hello, all in chat. Hello. It'll be a week till I know updates. Yeah, I'll run you again in a couple of days. Yep. Rigby says, what days are Scrabble? Every day. Almost every day. At 2 o'clock, my time. 2 o'clock, East Coast time. And on the weekends, usually during the day. And I'm also working on a tournament, you guys. I'm working on a tournament for a weekend. We'll play 4 people, then we'll play like 4 more people, and then like the 2 top people from each one will play each other, and then maybe those 2 top people will play each other, and we'll have a winner. I'm working on it. It's coming. Rigby says, okay. Lee says, I can't see most chat as poll over screen chat. Should I end this stupid poll? Sono says, Zoe Pug, I will run your playlist too. Thank you, Sono. Uncle Hairball says, me again. It was a stray dog, probably tracking a deer. Oh, I'm glad that's all it was. I can't see most chat as poll over the screen chat. You can close the poll. Lee, can you close it? You press the button and it says close poll. Try that. If you press those 3 buttons, 94% love it. That's good. Coffee cakes using emojis. Thank you. Tina says the thunder will be loud. The lightning will be beautiful and calming. Unk says, Lee, if you hit 3 dots on the poll, there's an option to close it. Yes, close the poll. Close it. You got it. Okay, you got it. Thank you. Rigby says, I need to get here at 12 a.m. then. 12 a.m.? Noon. You should have, no. You're 3 hours behind me. You have to be here at 11. Shearber says, hi, Magnetic North. Lee says, hi to Hairball. Tina says, LOL. Magnetic North says, hi, Tina, and hi, Coffee Cake. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Hi, Lee. Everybody, if you don't know Lee Magnetic North, check him out. He's got a great channel, great guy. I watched so much of his content yesterday, and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I love the way he talks about the things he finds, how old they are, what they are. So much information. It's a great channel. Lee, you have a great channel. Lee says hi to Rigby. Coffee Cake says hello, Magnetic North. Unk says hello, Magnetic. Magnetic says hi to Coffee Cake. And we are good to go. Welcome, welcome, everybody. It is Wednesday, right? Wednesday, June 11th. 2025, 9:25 a.m. on the east coast of Florida. Lisa's downtown and church tour, and also an area ancient fort was be 2 videos. Oh, nice. Oh, that's cool, Lee. I love all those places you show us. You showed us a little village yesterday, and I can't remember the name of it, but oh, it was lovely. It was just lovely. Really, really enjoyed it. Rigby says hi to Magnetic North. Lee says, I have a premiere at 7 p.m. UK time. That's 1 p.m. Central Time, 2 p.m. 1 p.m. Eastern Time. 7. You're 5 hours ahead of me. That's 2 o'clock. Excuse me. Someone says, bless you, Tina, because she's going to sneeze. Eastern Time. Wait, 7 o'clock p.m. That would be 2 o'clock my time, right? Aren't you 5 hours ahead of me, Lee? Six hours ahead of you, 5 hours. All right, not right now. I have 9:30 in the morning. What do you have? Yep, Eastern is my, yep, Tina says, I summoned a thunderstorm. 14, 26, 12. Yeah, so you have 2 o'clock. So you're 5 hours ahead of me. Okay. So 2 o'clock my time. Okay, I got it. Coffee Cake says, bless you, Tina. All right, everyone, Magnetic North Adventures is having a premiere today. Adjust your times accordingly. 2 o'clock here in my time zone. I will be getting my Scrabble way underway at that time, Lee, but I will stop in and say hello anyways. Definitely will. Stop in and say hello. Abigail says, hi, Coffee Cake. Lee says, between 1 and 2 p.m., depending where. Gotcha. Yep, I will look for you. Everybody check out Magnetic North Adventures live premiere today. Thank you, Lee, for letting us know. Tina says, not again. I'm about to cause another thunderstorm. No thunderstorms, Tina. No, no, no. Elisa says, bless you, Tina. Oh, bless you, Tina. Bless you, Tina. Hi, everybody. Thanks for being here. Look at, we have blue skies back. Blue sky. Lisa says, I'm no good at Scrabble as I can't spell well. Oh, that's okay. It's all good. It's just for fun. We just play Scrabble for fun. Tina says, sorry, I'm sick, Robin. You're sick, Tina? Oh, I'm sorry. What's the matter, girl? What is the matter, Tina? Sorry about that, guys. Oh, you caught a cold. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Unks is going to get more rain later. All the neighbors' cows are laying down. I've heard about that. Yeah, you're going to get some rain. I don't know if I've ever seen cows laying down. That's interesting, Unk. Magnetic North says 48 likes. We can make it to 50. Oh, yes, we can make it to 50. We still have over half an hour left. Handmaid says everyone will help you with Scrabble and are very nice. Yes, people help with Scrabble, and it's just for fun. Handmade Homegrown was here yesterday playing. Share Bear says the rainbow was beautiful. You saw it? Oh, I'm so glad you saw it, Share Bear. It was beautiful. It really, really was. Magnetic North says, hi, Handmade. Mike the Bike Dasher is here using emojis. He says, hello, friends. Hello, Mike the Bike Dasher. Everybody say hi and good morning to my friend, Mike the Bike Dasher. Magnetic North says, so I'll have film cows laid down when I next see them. There you go. Magnetic North says, hi to Mike. Hey, Mike, how's it going? How are you doing? Lisa says hello to Lisa. Sonal says hi, Mike, with emojis. Thank you, Sonal. Mike says hello, Magnetic North Adventures with emojis. Thank you, Mike. Kevin's here. Kevin. Kevin's here. Kevin says hi, Daisy. Hi, Jack. Kevin, I have not seen you live lately. I have to make sure I have your bell on. Kevin, welcome, Kevin. Good morning. Unk says, I don't want any more rain. It's been raining out here for the last week and a half. The ground squishes when you walk. Oh, yeah, too much rain. Too much. Hopefully, maybe it just passes by. Mike says hello to Sonal using emojis. Thank you, Mike. Lee says, hey, Kevin. Lee's using emojis. Thank you, Lee. Handmade Homegrown says, good morning, Magnetic. Sonal says, hi, Kevin. Kevin said, Wednesday and Sunday, 9 o'clock is my usual time. Thank you, Kevin. I didn't know if you went on all the time, daily, or Wednesday and Sunday. Thank you, Kevin. Handmaid says, good morning to Mike. Kevin says, hi, Magnetic. Hi, Sonal. Hi, Lisa. Mike says, hello, Handmade and Homegrown with emojis. Thank you, Mike. Hit that like button, everybody, if you would. If you're lurking, please hit that like button. If you're scrolling through the live feed, just double tap your screen, please. It doesn't cost anything. We do appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. Lisa says, hi, Kevin. Sherber says, hey, Mike. Sherber says, hi, Kevin. Bill your bagel. Hey, buddy. Bill your bagel's here, everybody. Send the rain. I'm tired of watering the garden and grass 3 times a day, right? Send it over there. Excuse me. Hi, Bill your bagel. Good morning. How's my friend doing? Sonal's using emojis. Thank you, Sonal. Lisa says, hi, Mike. Sherber says, good morning, Bill your bagel. Rigby Colley says, I might go live tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Thank you, Rigby. Let us know. Come on tomorrow morning, remind us. Shearbear says, hi, Rigby, Colleen, Zoe, Pug, good morning. Sonal says, hi, Bill, your bago. Kevin says, hi, Shearbear. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Lisa says, hi to Magnetic North Lee. Rigby says, good morning, Shearbear. Magnetic North says, hi, Bill, your bago. Bill, your bago says, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. Rigby Collie says, okay. I'm just trying to drink my water, you guys, because I'm very dry. Lisa says, I am bad with names. Me too, Lisa. I'm getting better, but you know, sometimes you might have to tell me your name a few times before I will remember it. So this is Lisa, I am too. And you guys are young. You guys are, especially Sonal. Sonal's very young. Uncle says, come on in. Cop a squat. Can I get you a coffee? Yeah, I like it. I like it so much, Uncle, I'm gonna pin it. I like it. Come on in, cop a squat. Can I get you a coffee? Bill Bear goes, it's 6:30 a.m. and I just turned the coffee on, moving slow. Slow and steady wins the race, right? Lisa says, I'm 52. Lisa, you're just a baby. I have a decade on you, Lisa. I have a whole decade on you. Welcome, everybody. Good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday, all. Happy Wednesday. We have a plane over top of us. Sorry about that, guys. Magnetic North says, I'm 41. Mike says, I'm 69. Mike. Lisa said, or Sonal says, Lisa, if you switch the numbers, you're 25. Right? And I would be 26. I like it. I like it. Kevin says, I'm 83, Sonal. Sonal says, I'm 35. Unk says, 53 here. 1971 model. I'm a classic. Oh, I got a decade on you, too. Mike says, I've been told I don't look a day over 30. Tina says, I'm almost 16. Lisa, Sonal is crowned the young one. Yes, except for Tina. Tina's a teenager. Tina's 15, but of the adults, yeah, Sonal's, you're the baby. Sonal's the baby of the group. Sonal says, Kevin, LOL, doesn't look like you're 83. He's not. He's probably 38. I think maybe 38. Handmaid says 60 here. I must be antique. Handmaid, I'm older than you. I am older than Handmaid. Tina says, ha, ha, ha. She's the baby. Kevin switched the numbers. I'm 38. He's 38. See? That's what I figured. He's just a baby, too. Billy says 47. I think I forgot. I'll try not to use the nickname the kid. I like it. Unc, we have to use it. Sonal the kid. Oh my God, that's so funny. Sonal the kid. I like it. Adrian's here. Hi, Adrian. Welcome, Adrian. Good morning. Good morning, Adrian. Everybody say hi to Adrian. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Lisa's LOL. Adrian says, hey, Sonal. It's all about freedom. Magnetic North Adventures says, hi, Adrian. We saw a rainbow this morning, everybody. If you're just joining us, at the very beginning of the stream, the second I turned on the camera, there's a rainbow. Go back and check it out sometime today if you can. It's just the very beginning of a very, very start of the stream. And you'll see a gorgeous rainbow to start your beautiful day. Kevin says, I don't know. I've been seeing a lot of 80-year-olds. You can't tell. The world's different. Yeah. Right? You don't know. Sonal says, hi, Adrian. Lisa says, hi, Adrian. Lisa says, hi, Adrian. No. No, we're not doing it. It's okay. Sorry, guys, that's the neighbors. Kevin says, I don't know. Oh, yes.
Hey, Cal.
Hold on one second, guys. Sorry, guys. Lisa's definitely got to see that. Yes. It's at the very beginning of the stream, the very beginning, the very start. Take a look. Unc says, I'm 53, but don't look a day over 70. Billy O'Bago says, get him, Daisy. Get him, Daisy. Sick him. Kevin says, I like that Sonal the Kid nickname. I know, right? Sonal the Kid. It's so cute. Sonal the Kid. Magnetics is definitely doing a rewatch. Yeah, just the first minute or two. That's all it is. But it's beautiful. Tina says, everyone stop stealing my thunder. No stealing Tina's thunder. You can have the thunder, Tina. I don't want it. I don't want it. Not at all. We're going to hang out about 20 more minutes. 20, 30, somewhere around there. All right. We did get 50 thumbs up. Oh, somebody's shooting iguanas. You hear that? It sounds like it to me anyways. Maybe not. Rigby says, hold on one second. My cat, stop. My cat, get off the couch. Uncle says it's raining. Oh, it's already raining, Unc? Billy Bago says, when I tell Opie the bulldog to get him, he looks around for deer. That's a smart bulldog. Share Bear sending love. Thank you, Share Bear. Uncle says it's raining. Raining. We had rain just a little while ago. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Wednesday, June 11th, 2025. 9:39 a.m. on the east coast of Florida in the United States. And let's see what the temperature is. Oh, of course, I forgot my iPad. I'm going to grab it real quickly. Hold on one second, guys. All right, Share Bear sending us some love. Thank you, Share Bear. So what's everybody doing today? Anybody got some plans? Hump day plans, dinner plans, vacation plans, getaway plans? Anything like that? Not me. We stay close to home during the summer because, as you see, it could rain at any second of the day. And I don't like to get caught anywhere. I do have to run to the post office. I have an Etsy order to get out, so I got to take care of that. Unc says, I have an uncle that lives in Florida. We're in Florida, Unc. We are on the ocean side. Lisa says, that means you stopped outside and a rainbow come out, so you're the sunshine. Aw, I stepped outside, right? It was shocking. It was just shocking. Lisa says, today's town was the old mining town that has unique crystals there. Oh, Lee, that sounds super exciting. I like that. Rigby says, I'm going to Florida next Saturday. Oh, how wonderful. Kevin says, going to the movies. Lilo and Stitch haven't been to a movie in years. Oh, Kevin, that sounds so much fun. I love it. Unc says, I'm probably going to fire up some tunes and work on organizing my Radio Shack. Oh, that sounds like a good day, too. My uncle's in Bradenton. Okay, you're on that's the Gulf side. Okay. We're on the ocean side. But all's good. Nice. That's nice. Do you guys hear that? It just sounds like they're shooting iguanas. But maybe it's somebody building, right? It could be somebody building. I'm getting hungry. What's for breakfast, everybody? Do you guys eat breakfast? Does anybody eat breakfast? I usually like to have my tea first, and then after the stream, I usually get something. But some days I can't wait that long. Some days my tummy gets super duper hungry. Lisa says I have to plan something for hubby. Today's our anniversary. What? Happy anniversary. Wait a minute. Okay, I pinned your message. Lisa, happy anniversary, Lisa. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Lisa says it could be someone frustrated boat doesn't start, so hitting the engine to work. Oh, the noise you mean? No, it definitely sounds like it's either a nail gun or it sounds like it's a dart gun. Unc says coffee's my breakfast. Lisa's happy anniversary, Lisa. Rigby, Callie, and Zoe Pug said you're not allowed to shoot animals out of season. It's an iguana. It's an iguana. Lisa's okay, wow. Yeah, there's a company that shoots the iguanas. I'm hoping to catch them on a live stream sometime because they usually walk right by here. So we'll see. Lisa says thanks to Lee. Thank you, Lee. Unc says like how coyotes out here, open season year round. Yep. Yeah, iguanas are invasive in this part of Florida. There's just so many everywhere. Bill Urbago says it's real fun to watch. I know it. My son was here one time, and he's like, "What's that noise?" And I said, "That's the guy that kills the iguanas." And we sat here and watched him. Yeah, they do like dart guns, little dart guns, and then he takes them all. Unless they fall in the water, he leaves them. But if they just die, he picks them up and he takes them with him. Yep. Same with coyotes, yep. Kevin says, what a job, iguana genocide. Yeah. You gotta be a good shot though, you know. Sometimes they're very far away from it. Kevin says there are people that get paid to hunt coyotes. I don't know about the coyote hunting, but they do get to pay to dispose and kill iguanas. Yep. Someone's giving us some love. Thank you. Thank you for that loving. Whoops. I keep hitting it. Sorry, guys. Magnetus North says, I heard iguana can bite. Yeah, I don't know. They usually run away. I chased them yesterday. Did you see my shorts? There's 2 shorts about the iguanas. I chased them. They run so funny. Kevin says, Sono the Kid would probably be great at that job. Sono the Kid. I love it. Sono the Kid. That is so cute. Nana and Pop says, we have lots of coyotes around here. I see them on my trail cam all the time. Wow. And Nana and Pops, where did you say that was again? Kevin says, he's not even here. I'm all love quick. He's not even in here. Lee says, hi, Nana and Pops. 7 says, quick draw. Quick draw. Nana says, East Tennessee. That's right. Yep, Nana and Pops, East Tennessee. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Welcome. We got 55 votes on the poll, you guys. Do you love to see a rainbow? Nana says, hello, Magnetic North Adventures. Our friend Lee, welcome, everybody. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you. Happy Wednesday to you. Happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday, happy Wednesday to you. Sorry, my weirdness is showing today. Unc says, Sono the kid draws on an iguana. I'll make you famous. Oh. Sono the kid. Come on, that's so good. Kevin said, I love it here, Daisy. How can we best support your channel? You're doing it right now, Kevin, just by being here. Just by stopping in, saying hello and good morning, telling us about your day. That's the best way. Thank you, Kevin. Tina says, oh, I'm sneezing. I'm causing thunderstorms now. No, no, no. Bless you, Tina, if you're sneezing. Lisa says, that's a good thing being silly. It is, right, Lisa? I don't know. Some people never appreciated it. I embrace it. I embrace the weirdness of me because I am weird. I am. I know I am. I can't believe Daisy's dad was here, you guys. Daisy's dad was here. That was so nice to see him. Unc says, can't take life too seriously. You'll never get out of it alive. That's right. You gotta pin that. That's words of wisdom right there. Right on. There's Anne's place. Hi, Anne. Anne says, hello, hello, everyone. Anne's here. How are you? Anne's in the house. Anne, welcome, welcome. Lee says, I'm wishing you all a great day. I'm going to go charge the phone, to edit the videos, to upload. Have a great day. Bye, Magnetic North Adventures, Lee. Thank you so much for being here, sharing my day with me. Everybody say goodbye to Magnetic North Adventures. Our friend Lee, check him out. Great guy, great channel. Lisa says, hi, Anne. Magnetic North Adventures says, hi, Anne. Sherbert says, good morning, Anne. Anne says, I just woke up from a nap. Nice. Did you have a nice nap, Anne? Rigby Collie and Zoe Pug says, did you know a frog can't jump higher than the Eiffel Tower? No. No. I did not know that. Is that true, Rigby Collie? Wow. Anne says, hi, Lisa. Sherbert, Magnetic North. Unc says, see you next time, Magnetic. Lisa says, mention silly, and Anne pops up. Anne says, hi, Sherbert. Rigby says, this is because the Eiffel Tower cannot jump. Oh my God, that is so good. That's so cute. Lee says, yes, Uncle, I come here often. Anne says, I know, it woke me, LOL. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Hi, Anne. Everybody say hi to Anne. Hey, Anne, you missed it. At the very beginning of the stream was a rainbow. If you have time today, go back and restart the stream for just the first minute or two. Immediately when I turn the camera on, there's a rainbow right here. So go take a look at it if you guys can. The very beginning of the stream, at the very start, you'll see it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, everyone. Wednesday, June 11th, 2025. Wednesday, hump day, middle of the week. 2 more days to the weekend right after today. It'll be here before you know it, right? Anne says, nice to see God's promise. Yes, it was beautiful, Anne. Yep. Shivers says, Anne's place, it sure is. Yes. Lisa says, day. Nana says, off to feed the feral cat colony and then a little work. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you. The many adventures in the life of Nana and Pops. Thank you so very much for stopping by. Everybody check out that channel. Those people, they are fantastic, amazing, lovely, lovely people. The many adventures in the life of Nana and Pops. Great channel, everybody. Spread the love. Spread the love. Don't be scared. Unc said, I thought about streaming video games on Wednesdays. Call it Hump Day Havoc. There you go. That's a good idea. Sherbert says, "Grr, now my kid doesn't want to go to his golf camp. He's too sad." Aw. Oh, Sherbert, that's so sad. I just think that whatever they want to do today is what you guys should do. Rigby Colley says today's the finally the last day of school. The last day of school. The last day of school. We have to pin that because I remember that. I remember that last day of school. It was happy, but it was sad. You were so happy you didn't have to go to school for months, but you were so sad that most of your friends you would not see. Enjoy that last day of school, Rigby. Uncle Hairball says, or Monday Mayhem, or Thursday Throwdown. The possibilities are endless, Hairball. Sherbert says, I wish I could wave a magic wand and take everyone's pain away. I know it. I wish I could too, because I feel it. I'm one of those people who can feel it. If you're in pain or you're suffering, you don't even have to tell me. I know. I can feel it. It's a gift and a curse. It's a gift and a curse. I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. 12 people still hanging out with me. Awesome, guys. Ladies and gentlemen. 54 thumbs up. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for all that love. I'm going to give it all right back to you guys, too. Thank you, everyone. What is that? Look at the clouds. Look at those. See them? What does that look like to you guys? Rigby says we might hit 100. Oh my goodness. Make sure you're drinking your water. Hydrate. Drink your water. Rigby, drink your water. You guys see these? What does it look like? See those? Unks is sort of an empath myself. Yep. I feel it, but it also helps me to understand it and other people. Yeah, exactly right. A Hairball, you're right. Yep. Sometimes it just makes me feel exactly what they're feeling, and it's so hard to get out of it. Lisa says 2 cups of coffee. Enjoy your coffee, Lisa. Rigby says I meant. That's okay. Anne says I dreamt I was with my one and only friend from school that's not in this life anymore. We were somewhere having fun and laughs. Aw, Anne, that's a nice dream. That's a nice dream, Anne. Rigby says, I meant likes. Two cups of coffee. Shipper says, being an empath is a double-edged sword, a blessing and a curse. Yes. Yes, it is, Share Bear. It's exhausting. Absolutely right. You can feel everything that people are going through. You can feel it just like they feel it. Yep. Anne says, yeah, feels like I almost was with her. Oh my goodness, Anne. How did you feel when you woke up? How did it make you feel when you woke up? Anybody that's joining us, we had a live rainbow at the very start of this stream. If you'd like to see a beautiful rainbow to start your day, restart the stream for just the first minute or two. You'll love it. Rubberneck. Hi, Rubberneck. Welcome, 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 Rubberneck. Everybody say hello to Rubberneck. Happy Wednesday. Rubberneck said, I'm blessed to be at work. My son will soon be losing his job at his place of employment. His clothing shop in 60 days. Oh, that's a tough one, Rubberneck. I'm so sorry to hear that. Anne says, I was laughing when I woke up while waking up. Oh, good, Anne. That's a beautiful dream. That's a beautiful dream, Anne. Oh, I'm so glad. Rubberneck, thank you so much for stopping in and saying hello. And I love the way you said that. I'm blessed to be at work. Yep. That's wonderful. Lisa says, hi, Rubberneck, and drops a link. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you so much. We're going to be on about 10 more minutes, guys. 10 more minutes. And we will be back this afternoon with Scrabble. If you guys want to play 4-person Scrabble today at 2 o'clock. Ann says, I learned all my funny stuff from her. That's cool, Ann. Hairball says, my best friend passed in 2001. I still talk to him sometimes. When I'm sitting by the fire by myself, feels like he's right there next to me. Aw. Oh, Hairball, that's beautiful. Rubberneck says, oh, have great faith in the Lord. He's going to open a new door for him and my family. Yep, right on, Rubberneck, right on. And says she was always a comedian. Aw, she made you laugh in a dream. I love that. Shearber says, good morning, Rubberneck. And says, wherever we were together. Stardashian says, good morning. Hey, Stardashians, welcome. We've been on almost 2 hours, guys. Welcome. Thank you so much for staying around. Hi, Eric. How's it going? Everybody say hello to my friends, the Stardashians. When Larry sings, says, hey, Daisy. Hey, Larry, welcome. Larry's in the house. When Larry sings, he says, hey, Daisy. Hello, Larry. Everybody say hi to my friend Larry. Sherbert said hi to the Stardashians. Hi, Eric. Stardashians, how are you guys? Half Empty. Half Empty stopped in. Hi, Half Empty, how are you? So good to see you. I say good morning, and you say good morning, and we all say good morning. Stardashian says, hey, Share Bear. Half Empty says, good morning. Rubberneck says, hello, Share Bear. Uncle Hairball says, I was voted class clown 2 different years at 2 different schools. We have to pin that. That's a good one, too. I like it. Sono says, hi, Half Empty. Stardashian says, hey, Half Empty. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Rubberneck says, hello to the Stardashians. Did you guys vote in the poll? Do you like to see a rainbow? Do you love to see a rainbow? Sono says, hi, Rubberneck. Lisa says, I just had 2 squirrels arguing and one fell. Oh, no, Lisa. They're very resilient creatures, though, aren't they? They are. Sono says, hi, Rubberneck. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for stopping in. Saying hello. Thank you. Sono says, oh, no. Oh, no. What's the matter, Sono? Rubberneck says hello to Sono. I'm calling him Sono the Kid, you guys. AKA Sono the Kid. I think that is the cutest name. Sono the Kid. Rubberneck says hello to Sono. Thank you, Rubberneck. Sorry, guys. That's my creaking knees. Stardashian says, hello, Rubberneck. Hello, Rubberneck. Hello, everybody. Hello, Eric. Lisa. Oh, you beautiful, lovely people. Thank you for stopping in. Oh, my goodness. 19 people still hanging out. Thank you, guys. 58 thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. We'll see if we can get 60 before we say goodbye in about 10 more minutes. Someone says, oops, forgot to add a name. Meant to say Lisa, oh no. Larry says, talking about falling, I've always wondered how cats always land on their feet. Yeah, cats are agile, right? Spry. Lisa says, hi, Stardashians. Rigby, Collie, and Zoe Pug says, you're an ant? Uncle Hairball says, dang it. My cup's empty again. Coffee time. John P says, Daisy says, hi, John. John P's in the house. Everybody say hi to John. John says, hello, Daisy. John said, hi. Hi, John P. How's it going? How's it since you got back from vacation? Lisa says, hey, John P. Hello, hello, hello. John says, Uncle. Lisa says, hey, John. Rubberneck says, cats' whiskers play a key role in balancing senses. Yes, they do. You're right. Rubberneck is right. Yep. Someone says, hi, John P. Larry says, good morning to John. John says, hi, Lisa. Uncle Hairball says, I needed Buckner's ever full coffee mug. Wonder if anyone gets that reference. Buckner's ever full coffee mug. Not me. I don't get it, but I'm sure somebody does. Someone says, hi, Larry. Roll Call's Cabin's here. Hi, Roll Call's Cabin. Roll Call's Cabin said hi. Roll Call's Cabin, welcome. Sono says, hi, Cabin. John says, hi, Sono. Cabin says, good morning, Kelly. Good morning. Roll Call's Cabin, welcome, welcome. Don't forget to hit the like button, everybody. And don't forget to go to the post tab and play your games today. Ann says, guess who called now? Roll call says, hi, Sono. Larry says, hey, roll calls. Guess who called now? Your sister. Your sister, Ann. Lisa says, hi, roll calls, Cabin. Ann says, I told her to wait. It is your sister. The grind with Nicole's. Good morning, Daisy. Hi, Nicole. Welcome. Nicole, last night I was watching you under Daisy's dad's channel on my bedroom TV, but I didn't tell you because you have to go back to your device to write a comment if you're watching streams on TV. But I did sit and watch your pool game, just so you know. She says, good morning, Daisy. Ann says, LOL. Mike says, Uncle Hairball, I subscribe to your channel. Thank you, Mike, the bike dasher. Sonal says, hi, Ann. Mike says, hello, Nicole. Ann says, yes, spot on. Awesome, Ann. Cabin says, hey, Mike. The grind with Nicole says, hey, Mike. Sonal says, hi to Nicole. Uncle Hairball says, like button has been spanked. I spank it like a bag of potting soil at Lowe's. Whack. Yeah. Thank you, Unc. Thank you. Lisa says, hey, Nicole. Nicole says, thank you, Daisy. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Roll Call's Cabin says, hi, Lisa smiles a lot. Nicole says, hey, Lisa and Sonal. Nicole, how are you with your hours? Welcome, welcome, everybody. Nicole, Cabin says, hi to Nicole. Unc says, thanks, Mike the Bike Dasher. John says, hey, Nicole. Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, sunshine. You guys are all my sunshine. For anybody who just got here, at the beginning of the stream, we had a live rainbow right here. As soon as I turn the camera on to start the live stream, if you want to go back and just restart it, or later today, just hit replay just the first minute, it'll make your day. It was a beautiful, beautiful rainbow, you guys. You'll love it. John says, hey, Cabin, what's up? Nicole says, when I looked this morning, I need 49, 49, 49. And then you're on 3, and then she's still working on 4K. So everybody keep watching the grind with Nicole. Keep watching her. Cabin says, hi, John. Sonal says, Uncle Hairball, I spanked the like button so hard my hand turned red. I hurt my hand. Sonal says, I hurt my hand. Nicole says, hey to Cabin. Welcome, welcome, everyone. Unc says, Sonal, it's all about freedom. That's how you do it. Ann says, remember to check the 365 days number, not the lifetime number. It's very different. It is very different, yes. Sonal says, hey, Lisa. Share Bear says, a love. Thank you, Share Bear. Yeah, if you're watching hours, everybody, let us know if you're working for watch time. Working on watch time, excuse me. Roll Call's Cabin says, hi, Share Bear. Sonal sending love to Share Bear. Thank you, Sonal. That's so sweet. Sonal sending everybody love. So Share Bear. Sonal says, Lisa, LOL. LOL. Nicole says, hi, Share Bear. And says, lifetime counts the ones deleted too. So it's more, but you need 3,365 days. Thank you, Ann. You're a good silly, says Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Lisa. All right, where was I? Sonal says sending lots of love to Share Bear. Yes, everybody sent a lot of love to Share Bear and her family. It's a very hard day for them today. Billy Bago says, I'm working on my watch time. I watch too much. Just kidding, not really. 90% tea time and word puzzle. Oh, good, Billy Bago. I love that. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And it says, I'm half asleep, still drowsy, waiting for my coffee. Where is my coffee? Sonal's using emojis. Thank you, Sonal. Bradley's here. Shipper says apparently hubby is going to tough it out at work. It might be all right for him, Sheer Bear. It might be better for now because you know when he comes home, he's going to have that sadness in the house. Bradley Cooper's here. Bradley Pitt in the building. Brad Pitt. Welcome, Brad. Brad Pitt, Bradley Cooper. We love Bradley no matter who he is. Hi, Bradley. Welcome. Lisa says love and hugs to Share Bear. Shipper says 62 likes. What? 62. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Anne says, I fired and rehired Louie today. Good job, Anne. Good job. Shipper says love to Lisa. Rigby Collie said, hi, Rigby Collie. And Zoe Pug, welcome. Hi. Shipper says it could have went either way. You are right. Yeah. 63. Thank you, Share Bear. When he comes home, just give him all the love you can. Or if he wants to be left alone, to leave him alone. You know, you got to do whatever he wants, whatever it takes to get through the day. Sonal sent emojis. Thank you, Sonal. Sonal said hi. Billy Bagel says loss is definitely the hardest part of life. I'll send a prayer, Share Bear. Oh, Billy Bagel, thank you. Thank you. Share Bear says C typo could have, not, could be. Shaking my head. I got you, Share Bear. It's all good. No worries at all. She says, thank you, Bill, your baggo. And says, I always fire him until I want coffee again, so it never lasts long. You can only fire him for so long, right, Anne? Sonal sending love. Thank you, Sonal. Sonal the kid is in the house, everybody. Rigby Collie says how to make emojis for members and how to make a join button. How to make members, how to make... Hold on one second, Rigby. Hold on. Lisa says this face makes everyone smile. Yes, little Daisy, so beautiful, isn't she? She brightens up the whole world. She really does. Sonal says, LOI, I'm a kid with a baby face. Sonal the kid. Watch out for Sonal the kid, you guys. Uncle Harold says, my face makes people recoil, LOL. And says, I'm hormonal today, so it's not his fault. Good one, Anne. I like it. Someone says, LOL, Anne. Always blame it on that, Anne, right? Why not? Blame it on that. How to make emojis for members, how to make a join button. Okay, you get the join button when you become monetized. Are you monetized, Rigby? And that's when you can make emojis for members, once you get monetization. Shearber says love to Anne. We love you, Anne. Look at this cloud. What does that look like? Maybe a bow tie? Does it kind of look like a bow tie? Sonal sending love to Shearber. Thank you, Sonal. Thank you. Anne says this heat always makes me aggressive. Yeah, the heat does it. The heat makes you very hot, irritable. Rigby says, what's that? Rigby, you apply for monetization of your channel, and eventually YouTube will start paying you for your content. Lisa says, looks like a heart cloud to me. It also looks like a heart. It does. This way and this way. Right on, Lisa. What's monetized? It's when your channel makes money. Your channel can make some money. Sherbert says, oh, Sonal, sending the love back. Sending the love all around, everybody. I love it so much. Thank you so much. Anybody who's here that wasn't here at the very beginning, if you go restart the stream, just the very first minute or two, you don't have to watch much. There's a beautiful live rainbow in the sky right here. As soon as I turned the camera on this morning, there it was. If you want to see a beautiful rainbow to start your day or make your day better, go restart the stream just for the first minute. You'll love it. Someone says, I'm the compliment king. Rigby says, Collie says, then no. Yeah, Rigby, maybe talk to your parents. Rigby, maybe talk to your parents. Talk to your parents. All right? Because you have subscribers. You don't have a lot of content, but you're just a kid. So maybe talk to your parents. Maybe they can help you. Maybe they'll want to, give you a hand. Thank you, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday. Wednesday, June 11th. You want to see my watch? Wednesday, June 11th. And says, yeah, some people don't want to be monetized. Yeah, I understand. Or they don't know, right? Or they don't know. Lisa says, I believe being here is happiness. Thank you, Lisa. Someone says, dancing Minnie Mouse. That's right. She's a dancing and a dancing. She's telling you, look what time it is. And she blinks her eyes. Aren't she cute? She's super cute. I love her. Rigby says yes. Someone says Minnie Mouse. Rigby says, and Rigby is the name of my brother's dog. Oh, okay. Someone says Shibber saw the typo. Shibber saw the typo. We saw the typo. We saw the typo. Yeah, I'm supposed to go to the post office today. I got an Etsy order I have to get out. And the golf cart's all wet, so I'm gonna have to wait. Someone says, nice Rigby. Uncle Hairball says, monetization sounds complicated for me anyways. It's not complicated. It's getting people to watch your content because you need a lot of watch time, a lot. You need a lot of watch time. It's a lot of work. So if somebody wants to get monetized, just know you are in for a lot of work. But it can be worth it. You can make some money on the on the channel. You can meet beautiful people like I met all of you guys. You could share your little place in the world with the world. Someone says, nice Rigby. Yeah, nice. Lisa says, your mini hubby is Mickey. Thank you, Lisa. You know how much I love Minnie and Mickey. I love them. Ann says, Nutta. Nutta, for example, has over 14,000 watch hours, but he doesn't want to apply. Says he's here for the chats every morning. Oh, wow, really? But they could still make money even though they, wow. Ann says, Nutta. Rigby says, I'm going to get going now. Bye. Bye, Rigby, Collie, and Zoe Pug. Thank you so much for staying around and spending your morning with me. Thank you. The Grind with Nicole says, it will be worth it in the end. Yeah, it's a lot of work, you guys, but you'll make some money. And the amount of money depends on how much work you put in, right? but you'll make a little side cash. Rigby Collie says bye. Bye, Rigby Collie and Zoe Pug. Someone says, Lisa, you are a smiling emoji. Sherbert says, the grandma Nicole, hi. Ann says, yeah, that he doesn't want to. If they don't want to, they don't want to, right? Could I do it for him? Can I apply for him and take it? Someone says, take care, Zoe Pug. The grandma Nicole says, hi to Share Bear. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. A little extra cash couldn't hurt. I get a little extra cash. I sell eBay, I sell Etsy, and I make a little off my YouTube channel. Yep, it all helps. It really all helps. Ann says, I told him to send me some of those hours. Right, Ann? Right on. Yeah, and Hairball's in that big community, and they can all help you with watch time. People have to help you with watch time. You cannot do it yourself. You have to have a large, or not a large, but a gathering of friends who will help you out, supporters who will watch your playlists, run your live streams. Yep. Lisa says, Sonal, you're too sweet. You're so sweet, Sonal. Welcome, everybody. Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget, we will be back at 2 p.m. with Scrabble today. 2 p.m. Eastern Time in the United States is Scrabble time. And don't forget, tonight is puzzles. Wednesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, is also crossword puzzles. That's a lot of fun with everybody. Everybody participates. It's a lot of fun. If you want to play Scrabble, be here around 2 o'clock-ish, give or take 2 o'clock. And we have games of 4 players, 4-player games. Stop by and play if you want to. All right? We would appreciate that. Love me some crosswords. Yeah, we do crosswords at 8 p.m., Uncle, if you can make it. Lisa says, I'm not good at Scrabble. It's just for fun. We play Scrabble for fun. People help. Look at this. Look at this cloud. Doesn't it kind of look like a laughing, like something laughing? Oh, it moved already. It looked like something was laughing. You never know what you see in the clouds, folks. You never know what you might see in the clouds. Yeah, Scrabble and crossword puzzles, you guys, it's just for fun. If you want to play along, just come on in and play. 2 o'clock and 8 o'clock Eastern Time. We're trying to do 3 streams a day. I'm trying to do 6 or 7 days a week. And Sunday, don't forget Sunday is, we're going to the lighthouse. Sunday is Boat Lighthouse Day. Uncle Hairball says, look like a cartoon character looking up the sky. Yes, 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 I saw that too. I saw it too, yep. Uncle Hairball, right on. Right on, right on, right on. Billy O'Bago says, UFOs hide in the clouds. They probably do. They probably do. Anne says, oh, I miss Mrs. Tantrum in my room. She must stop her stubbornness now. Oh, Anne. Oh, Anne, just go pick her up and give her a big hug. Lisa says, I find it fun to just look for shapes in the clouds. Me too, Lisa. I love it. When I used to have my camper, I used to have a camp out on Lake Erie. When I lived up there, and my dog and I, we would take a blanket, and I'd spread the blanket out underneath the tree, and we would just lay on the blanket. She loved to lay on the blanket and just chill with me, and we would look in the sky. I would look in the sky, not her. I would look in the sky, not Daisy, or not Betsy. And I thought it was so cool, all the clouds. I love it. I love it too. Anne says, oh, I did this morning, and she slapped me. Oh, no. Oh, no, Anne. You got cat slapped. Anne got cat slapped, everybody. Anne got cat slapped. That's too cute. That's too cute, right? It's so cute. Look, we have blue sky. We have some blue sky back, everybody. We had some rain earlier, right? We had rain. It is Wednesday, June 11th, 2025. 10:21, what? 10:21 a.m. Uncle Hairball says, I see patterns everywhere. Faces and things. I do too. I do too, yeah. Ann says, oh, I gotta go. Sorry, sister's waiting, and so is the Lou. Have fun, everyone. Bye, Ann. Bye, Ann. Take care, my friend. Thanks so much for stopping in and sharing part of my morning with me. Thank you, Ann. Everybody check out my friend Ann's place. You'll love her. She's a great lady. Fun channel. She lives in Turkey. She's wonderful. Roll calls. Kevin says, take care, Ann. Shearber says, Ann's place, have a blessed day. Lisa says, Ann, you and her are something. Sherbert says, good morning, roll calls cabin. Sonal says, take care, Ann. Yeah, take care, everybody. All right, folks, we got to take off, too. I'm going to have some breakfast. I got to try to get to the post office and get some stuff done around the house. We'll be back at 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. Eastern Time with a game of Scrabble. Anybody want to play Scrabble? Join us here at 2 o'clock, all right? Thank you, everyone, for stopping in and saying hello. Lisa says, have a great day, everyone. Shearber says, love you all. Have a blessed day. Oh, we got to end the poll. Let's end the poll real quickly. Bill your bag will have a good day. Do you love to see a rainbow? Yes, I love them. 91%. Who said no? Who said no? All right, 8%. 69 votes. Thank you, everyone. Cabin says, have a great day. Check out Roll Call's Cabin. Check out Sonal's All About Freedom. He says, take care. Uncle Hairball says, Daisy May, thanks. Thank you, Uncle Hairball. Check out Uncle Hairball. The Grind with Nicole. Have a great day, Daisy. Thank you, Nicole. Check out Nicole, everybody. Billiard Bago, have a good day, everyone. Thank you, Billiard, you too. Everyone check out Billiard Bago. Check out Sonal's All About Freedom. Take care, Daisy. Thank you. Check out all these lovely channels and lovely people. We'll be back at 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time with Scrabble. Tonight at 8 p.m. with crossword puzzles. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you so much for having tea with me. Thank you, Share Bear. Hugs to my friend Share Bear, everybody. Send your love and your good thoughts to Share Bear and her family on a really hard day for them, okay? Thank you, everyone. We'll see you at 2 o'clock. I love you all so much. Thank you, thank you. Bye, everybody. Bye, Share Bear. We'll see you next time, Hairball. Thank you so much. Sonal sending Share Bear love. Thank you, Sonal. Lisa says, big hugs for Share Bear. Yes. All right, folks. We'll see you at 2 o'clock. Bye, everybody. Bye, everybody. Make it a good one.